Thank you very much, Michael, and thank you to all the media and guests that have turned out today. It's another incredible turnout as we really hype things up and turn things up for a huge night of boxing on Saturday at the Mecca of Boxing, Madison Square Garden. I think that sometimes, as a team and as a promoter, you have to pinch yourself whenever you're at Madison Square Garden. We've been lucky enough to stage 2 World Championship events at the theatre. But for Matchroom Boxing, we make our debut at Madison Square Garden on Saturday as a promotional company, and to do it for the Unified World Heavyweight Championship is an absolute honour, and to do it whilst representing the #1 heavyweight in the world in Anthony Joshua is an honour as well. Some very quick but important thank yous to our sponsors on Saturday night, to our new friends, to the family, to Cartier and Hennessy, welcome, and to StubHub, to JD Sports, to William Hill. It's been a long ride. You guys have been there through the growth of British boxing, and on Saturday night we all get the chance to shine at the Mecca of boxing, so thank you. This fight is broadcast to over 100 countries worldwide, and 2 of our broadcast partners are absolutely integral to not just the growth of boxing in those territories, but the growth of our business and also the support of Anthony Joshua as well. Firstly, Sky Sports, our UK broadcaster. Adam Smith here, Barney Francis, have just been so important to the growth of British boxing over the years. They made a move with us, thankfully, many years ago to make them their exclusive promoter on the network, and it's seen the rise of British boxing grow and grow, filling out arenas, making us the true icon of boxing in terms of British boxing from the worldwide sport. To DAZN, our new partner, exclusive US broadcaster, it's only been 7 or 8 months, but the shockwaves have been completely around this country. A completely new way to digest content. Your $80, your $90, your $100 pay-per-view is a thing of the past, coming off the recent successful Canelo-Jacobs fight on May the 4th at Las Vegas. Now we move on to Joshua Ruiz, Golovkin next week, and so much more to come from this incredible new platform that really is delivering for fans. So thank you very much as well. To Madison Square Garden, again, what a pleasure, what a team. Joel Fisher, Sal Federico, this place just, any fighter will tell you, any fan will tell you, makes the hairs on your arms stand up, gives you a tingly feeling every time you walk in there. We were there in December for Canelo, and now again for the Heavyweight World Championship on June the 1st. To the American fans, thank you very much for embracing, not just us, but more importantly, Anthony Joshua. This week it's been incredible. And part of the development of Anthony Joshua as a fighter and as a brand, of course, is to take him worldwide, keep growing that incredible profile around the world. To the UK fans, incredible. More than 8,000 of you in the Garden on Saturday night. We know it costs a lot of money, but your support and the atmosphere you will create in this special arena on Saturday night is going to be something I hope you never forget. And we won't forget that support that you've shown to Anthony Joshua and the entire card. And when you talk about the card, we wanted to make sure that we invested in the card to give unbelievable value for money on Saturday night, to give our young stars the chance to have, in some cases, career-defining fights, in others, a chance to be on an incredible platform. Katie Taylor, going for the undisputed lightweight world title at the Garden on Saturday night. Ireland's potentially, or possibly, I believe so, Ireland's greatest ever athlete. Joshua Buatsi, bronze medal Olympian, getting a chance to shine at the Garden. Josh Kelly in a huge step up. And also Callum Smith, the #1 super middleweight in the world, gets a chance to make his first defence on such an incredible stage. Tommy Coyle from Hull gets the chance to fight former world champion Chris Algieri, and our young stars, Diego Pacheco, Amo Williams. What an opportunity for them as well. This is a massive moment for everybody involved, and we thank you for the support that you've been giving us. We're here, of course, for the main event press conference. We were here a couple of months ago, feels like yesterday, when another heavyweight decided to give Anthony Joshua a shove on the stage in front of you. He talked the talk, he couldn't help himself. He couldn't bring himself to try and genuinely and honestly beat the unified heavyweight champion of the world. Once the 3 positive drug tests came in, we searched for a new opponent. I wasn't under any instructions, it was whoever you want. Someone sent me a direct message on Instagram. I'm fighting Saturday, give me this fight, I will fight harder than any of the names you've mentioned, and I will give you a better fight, and I will beat Anthony Joshua. Okay, that got my attention. We had a look, we saw him deal with and stop Alexander Dimitrenko on Fox at the StubHub Centre, and the discussions continued. And I found a man that, of course, you know, with TGB and PBC, the deal was important, but who had a burning desire to create history, create a legacy, and become the first ever Mexican world heavyweight champion. And I have to say, from this side of the table, we respect Andy Ruiz for stepping up and taking the opportunity, and we know that we're in for one hell of a fight on Saturday night. On this side of the table, we couldn't be more proud. A young man who turned his life around through the sport of boxing, who had a very, very brief amateur career that had a silver in the World Championships and of course gold in London 2012, became a national hero. Started his career, the expectation was high, boxed all over the country, filling arenas, Liverpool, London, Glasgow, Newcastle, everywhere. Before, of course, the defining night when he won the world heavyweight title against Charles Martin. From there, quick defences against Dominic Brazil in just his 17th fight, 18th fight against Eric Molina, and 19th fight, still so raw, with less than 60 career fights, decided to unify the World Heavyweight Championship against Vladimir Klitschko at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 people. What a night. We will never ever forget. From there, Carlos Takam, 80,000 people at Millennium Stadium. Back to Cardiff again to unify the Heavyweight World Championship again against Joseph Parker. Then Povetkin, 80,000 at Wembley again. And now we've decided to take the trip to America. And when he walks out on Saturday night, we will all be very, very proud of what this young man has achieved. And in a world where we need role models, we need ambassadors, we need people to really drive and influence the next generation, he stands true in this game and continues to set the standard, in my opinion, in the world of boxing. So well done to both of you, and we expect a fantastic night and great fight on Saturday night. Now we're going to get people up to say a few words. I'm going to start, again, it's been an unbelievable partnership. When we heard the news about Miller, we got together, we stayed positive, we found the right guy, and we expect a complete sellout at the Garden on Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, from Madison Square Garden, South Federico.